Hi, Carol here, and welcome to my craft room. We are doing a watercolor piece. We're going to use some wonderful Stampin' Up! Sets. Christmas Lodge, I am using Merry Christmas. And with the Lovely as a Tree, I'm using this tall tree. Beautiful sets. And then I am going to use my Peerless watercolor paints, Versamark, washi tape. This washi tape's from the dollar store, and it is just like bandage. Look at it's plastic. You cannot break it. And it has this plastic coating that might be good for watercoloring on, right? Because it's not going to get wet and get all bally like paper would with the paper washi tape. We're going to use some of our static guard for embossing, our detail white embossing powder, and our stamp sets. I took this sleigh out of another set I had, and you're going to use some snowflakes. So have some paint brushes in your water handy, which I have over there, and we are going to work on this. So let's get our Versamark and our Lovely as a Tree set tree, and it's going on watercolor paper, so I like to, this water paint color is the Distress watercolor cardstock. It's 4 1/4 by 5 1/2, which is perfect, by Ranger. And I want to really juice this tree up. There we go. And I'm going to take it off of here because I noticed I touched one of those round sponges on that acrylic block. So I'm going to use it off of my Stampin' Up! Acrylic block. You're going to put it down like so. Press it well. Okay. And then pick it up. I'm going to need a coffee filter. Set that there. And no, I don't need that. I think I'll be able to tip this well enough. Let's see. So I'll put it on like this. Whoa, spilled a little bit there. There we are. Okay. And then grab your brush. Doesn't stick. I'm going to use this static one when I put my snowflakes down. So we have that. Don't want to waste any of it. Okay, we'll put that down. There we go. I got this paintbrush set at Michael's. I really like it because it has 2 pails of water, one for clean, one for dirty. And that's nice. So we're going to use this reverse stamping here. Makes it nice just to have a watercolor piece on your cards. So if you're mass producing, this would really be a nice card to do for Christmas. You can see it's raising just a tad. That's okay. Just going to make sure I have have this high. I do. It takes a bit longer on watercolor paper to emboss and find. There, I'm just seeing it. There we are. Awesome. Okay. Then I want to have this Merry Christmas. So we'll take our tree off. Put our Merry Christmas on there. And oh my, I see it up. No, I don't want to take that off there. Okay, I'm going to put the Merry Christmas on the actual cardstock that I put this on. So let's get our sleigh. I want this sleigh to lean up against the tree right there. And then I'm going to take some little wee snowflakes. Sorry, I was just looking to see which ones I had here. I have some large ones. These are cute. It's going to look really nice when we paint it. We just have to have them. We'll put the larger ones on the top, smaller ones towards the bottom. And this goes like this. Don't know what I'm thinking. Which way does that go? Like that. Leaning up there. Really nice. This is just for the watercoloring. There's one. I just want all the different kind of snowflakes falling. Okay, so let's grab our Fiskars stamp. And we'll press down, grabbing all our acrylic stamps with it. There we are. And then our Versamark once again. And they're all set in the exact spot where we need them, which makes it nice and quick for mass producing. You want it nice and wet. Wet, wet, wet. There we are. And we just have to turn it around. There's the tree. And there we are. Press each one down. That's nice. Slide. Because of the watercolor paper, you have to press just a little bit. There we go. And I forgot to use my powder again. Got something there. Okay. That probably was right on my... Okay. We'll start with this side first. Let's do it all. There we go. Let it sit for a minute. Trying to see what's on top there. Just not sure if I had something there. I think I'm going to take it out. If I don't know what it is, just take it out of there. There we are. Okay. Very nice. All right. Let's move this out of the way. And don't want to waste this, that's for sure. There we go. It's going to make the video a little longer, but that's okay. All right, let's heat this. It's going to be awesome. This heats it quicker this time because I'm using a different heat gun. Awesome. I have 3 of them down here. I missed a spot here. Oh, this is nice and hot. There we are. I have 3 heat emboss tools. That's good. I never know what I'm going to grab when I grab something down there. That's lovely. Okay, so we have our image. Now let's get to our watercoloring, which is awesome. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a large brush and I am going to wet over the entire piece of paper so that my watercolors will move. So this looks to me to be about a 2-inch. Is it? It's a number 8 filbert. It looks, maybe it's an inch. It's quite nice. You just lay your color down, lay your water down, excuse me, for your coloring. There we are. And then let's choose from our Peerless watercolors. Let's get our brush, and I'm going to do the middle with a, I'll start off with this green here. There we go. I'm just going to tap in here. Let the water move it around. There we go. Just an outward image of the green. This will look nice as we go. And I'm going to put, I guess I'll put a little bit of hunter green in here around the edges. Isn't that pretty? Let me zoom in on this so you can see how awesome this is. There we go. Okay. There we are. And remember, when you do this, it's not as vibrant when you finish. I'm going to use some grass green down here, as when you first put it down. When it dries lighter. There we go. Then I'm going to switch colors, and I'm going to move to the blues. This is Alice Blue. Let's try some of that. That looks nice. There we are. Just on the top. And then you can see your embossed images coming through, which is gorgeous. Alright, I want to switch up to some of this butterfly wing blue. So I'm going to clean my brush off. And break into some of that green. Really pretty. What a nice color. I'm going to go black around the edges so it is going to look really nice. I'm going to get into a little bit of brown for that sleigh. So let's turn this till we get to some browns. This ochre is nice. Ochre. Ochre. I'm thinking of Georgia. That's pretty. And then you can see the sleigh in there. That's nice. Break across here. Very nice. And then I'll finish the other part with a light. Let's see. I'll come across here with warm sepia. Right here. And we'll bring the browns in, so some earth tones in over here, which is nice. There we are. Okay. Love watercolors. Alright, so now what you're going to do is we're going to heat set it after I bring in some black. So let's find, let's see. Some black. I want this as a edging around here. There we are. Kind of like you're bringing, let's add some more water. Wet that up. Just so it brightens up all those colors. It's like you're looking through a glass globe, kind of. You've just circled it in. It looks really nice. I'm going to heat set that because I know once you dry it, it lightens up. That heat resist with the tree and the sleigh looks awesome. Most of the time I have to go over it and over it and over it because it dries so light, but I kind of like this. I'm going to bring in some blue. Maybe a tad bit of amethyst. Just up and down. Put it down through here. Into the black. pull that amethyst up in that corner. Some of that butterfly wing blue. Some yellow. Pull some of that sky in. There we go. Very nice and rich. There we are. I'm loving it. Okay, let's grab a little baby wipe and go over our sleeve just to get the embossed images to lighten up really nice. Then you can take your, there we go. All right. I'm just going to let that dry on its own a little bit. It's really pretty. It shows up in... I need to cut this off, so I need to dry it a tad bit more. And I think I'm going to switch colors up here on instead of the gray. I'm going to cut this, so don't panic when this comes off. And it's, remember we said at the beginning we were going to cut that off. You can grab a paper towel and let's see how we can match that up. There we are. Just take some of the awesome slide off there. And I don't think I like the gray as much anymore. Let's see. Now, I think because of the richness, we may have to go a little darker. Let's quickly put some it under here. That's better. Okay, so let's cut that off and we will put it on. One. There we go. You know what I'm thinking? Green would look nice. And if it's still a little wet, just use your scissors. There we are. Okay. Quickly grab our backing. Turn it over. I don't even like that color now that I'm looking at this. Let's see here. Because it's watercolor paper, you're going to have to use a lot of double-sided tape to reinforce it on whatever color you choose. There we are. And, whoa, I'm working on time here, as always. There we are. Okay. And one more. One. I know it's kind of like a little bit of an overkill, but when you're using, and let's just put it up against another sheet of cardstock just to see quickly. I'm thinking right here. I will put it on this cardstock so you can see it. I have this little piece. What do you think of this as a backdrop? Like that. Isn't that gorgeous?